Satnin! The colder weather's drawing in, turning to winter. So today we've got a beautiful little toad in the hole with some nice onion gravy. Treat yourself and give it a go. Enjoy. For this recipe, you're gonna need some flour, milk and eggs, some nice sausages, an onion, some butter, garlic, a bit of optional extras, so balsamic vinegar, stock pot, tomatoes, spring onions and some rosemary. I'm going to also be serving it with some peas cooked with little bacon lardons and also some lovely roast new potatoes. Okie dokie guys, so first things first, we have to make the batter. So just gonna whack in some plain flour. I measured about 80 grams. Whack in some eggs. So I'll use a couple. Just mix that first a little bit, break up the eggs. Yeah, you want to make this a little bit in advance. And then just whack in some milk so it's the right consistency. I'll put in about 175 mils of milk. Cover it with cling film and leave to the side. And I will see you when I'm ready to start making the actual dish. Okay, next I'm just going to prep for the onion gravy. So I'm just going to use my new toy, my mandolin, which I showed you in a previous video. So I'm just going to quickly peel this onion, use this new knife which was also in that video. Clearly a fresh onion because I'm crying already. Yes. Got my mandolin on, I've attached the 2.5mm slicer. You can have it as wide or as thin as you want, but I think 2.5mm will be good. Hand guard, most important thing, just smash it down, slide it down. It's got lovely rings of onion. Then I'm just gonna get my big old chef's knife to just chop right through the middle of that. Beautiful. Chop this little garlic finely. Perfect uniform slices of onion. As a side, I'm also just going to do some nice little roast new potatoes with rosemary, little bit of rosemary, salt and pepper. So just going to quickly wash these, well, chop them in half and then wash them, and then I'll parboil them and then just roast them along with the toad in the hole. Okay, so I'm just going to get the dish ready for the sausages. So I've got the oven heating up nice and high, up to 250 degrees it's heating up to. I'm just going to pour in a little bit of oil and then let it heat up in the oven along with the oven. As I'm having these little potatoes as well as a side, I'm just going to parboil them for about 10 minutes as well, just on the hob, and then I'll whack them in when I whack the toad in the hole in the oven. Just whack in my washed potatoes. Okay, the new potatoes are parboiled and the oven is hot enough to add the sausages. Yes.
Almost burnt off my eyebrows there.
Definitely hot enough to add the sausages. So I'm going to add 4 sausages. Then I'm just going to whack these back in the oven until they're nicely golden. Okay, I'm just going to add the patties into the oven.
Just whacked the potatoes in the oven.
Okay, now it's time to get the toad in the hole ready. Sausages are nicely coloured, they've been cooking for a little bit. It's all nice and hot, so just going to get this batter
Pour it in. Then also just gonna make it look nice and... Something happened to the video here. I just put in some chopped spring onions and chopped tomatoes. Enjoy the scenery instead. Now I'm just gonna make the onion gravy. Just gonna whack in a decent bit of butter. Soften them down. Add in a teensy bit of rosemary. Now cook all that sharpness out of the vinegar and let the onions caramelize. Just add some stock. I'm using beef stock pot. Give your potatoes a toss. Look at that. I think I maybe put a bit too much egg in it because it's risen so much that it knocked a couple of the tomatoes clean out of the pan. And it's a little bit burnt on that side, but it still looks good to me. Get a wee knife to cut down the middle. You get some. Boom. Some potatoes. This is the perfect sort of meal for the first day of autumn, which I feel like today definitely has been with all the rain and the slightly colder weather. So it's an excuse to have a bit of indulgence. And now the gravy. You know what, guys? I'm actually going to have to show you this gravy. Look at that. Look how shiny and beautiful it is. Make sure you get a good bit of onion each. There you have it. Let's give this a try. Perfect bite. That is bloody delicious. Winter, here we come. That was bloody lovely, but if you're going to try this, try not to burn it like I did. Make sure to swing me a little like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Drop a little comment down if you got anything that you want me to try in the future, or if any sides that you think would have gone better than just loads of peas and bacon and potatoes. If you want to catch up with me, follow me on the old social media, then check up there. And in the meantime, happy gaming, happy eating. See you later.